over me? Will you be there to receive? Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm currently driving at the top speed of 22 miles an hour. That's right, niece. 22 miles an hour. This is wire because I have two canvases on the roof of the Jeep. Now, if you're on Patreon, you will see exactly the ordeal that I went through. These are my uh, 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 glasses that have cameras in them. So the two pieces that are on the top of the car would not fit in here. I tell you, they make these Jeeps and you can't get a damn thing in them. So the people in the store had this metal twine. So I got it roped over through the windows and the sunroof, and I got it tied. But I'm driving so slow because I can hear it fluttering up there, and I just don't want it to blow off. So I'm driving through the streets home. And so we got 40 minutes until we get home. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. I am so agitated right now. Well, not so agitated, but I'm slightly agitated. I'm slightly agitated because yesterday, as you all know by now, Verizon Wireless had a network outage that affected the southeast region of the country, niece. The southeast region. What's up, Cheryl? Cheryl, you coming to the Nashville show on the 27th of this month? I have to keep getting the date straight in my mind because we got the 27th in Nashville, the 29th in St. Louis, and then we're in DC on the 15th of February. Cheryl's going to be there. The 15th on February, and the 16th in Baltimore. 15th in DC, 16th in Baltimore. And we're working on New York and Philly for March. Looks like they're going to be the 30th and 31st, but we're waiting to lock those in. Looks like New York will be the 31st and Philly will be the 30th, but again, we're trying to lock those dates in. But yeah, when I tell you, niece, Nia, is it Nia, Naya, niece, you know we are not coming to Oklahoma. You need to come on up to St. Louis, or niece, come on up to St. Louis, get you a Southwest Airline ticket or Spirit, and come on over to St. Louis, because you already know we are not coming to Oklahoma. Isn't that the home of Timothy McVeigh, where they blew up them children that time? She's scared of heights. Well, niece, you better get on a good Greyhound or Megabus. Are they Megabus still in business? Get you on the Amtrak. Because niece, we are not coming to Oklahoma. You'll be the only popular hot-ass gossiper out there, and us. But at any rate, yesterday, Verizon Wireless had a network outage in the southeast region of the country. And so I was literally on my, first and foremost, let me start by saying I appreciate those of you who sent me an email, because I had mentioned on, I think it may have been the last PhagTawlk, is either the last PhagTawlk or the previous one, the one prior to that one, where I said that I no longer have health insurance because some way, somehow, they gooped me out of my health insurance. Well, I had appealed it, but many of you had emailed me and said, listen, Craig, you need to figure out how to get some health insurance. There's this option, there's that option, da da da, because they can sometimes penalize you for not having health care, on your taxes. They'll penalize you on your taxes for not having health care. But I had already reached out to them to appeal it because I had set up auto pay on my health care. And for whatever reason, there was another step that was supposed to happen, and they didn't automatically go through with the auto pay. Anyway, I appealed it, and they approved my appeal. So I now have health care again with Kaiser. So I do have health care needs. Okay, and I went on and paid them up for the next 2 months because I don't want no problems. And then I made sure that they had me registered or listed for auto pay. Ramia, you may not have had any issues because I don't know. It depends on where you have your service. But again, it was only like the Southeast region. I know you're in like South Carolina or something like that. But I got Humana too. I got Humana for my vision and dental. But it was only parts of the Southeast region, so you may not have been impacted. I know they said it was like 175,000, which probably translates to 200,000 customers that were impacted. But yesterday, I was calling my healthcare because I had gotten the email from them saying, "Hey, we've received your appeal. We've reinstated your healthcare." Da 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 da. So I went to call them yesterday to go ahead and make sure that my auto pay was set up so that they can go ahead and draft that every month. Because I'm just not one of those people that I am responsible with bills. I am responsible with bills. But like those ones that you got every single month, and I know everybody can't do it. So I'm not saying that. Because once upon a time, there was a boy named Craig, and I didn't have nothing on auto draft. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. But it's a lot, if you can, it's a lot simpler to have certain things on auto draft because then you don't have, especially with me traveling with the show and, you know what I'm saying, me in and out of town. Like sometimes I just don't, I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Like those bills, like your power bill, even though I told you I didn't took Georgia Power off of auto draft because they tried to play me when I was at the other house, tried to hit me with some motherfucking, what was that bill? How much was that bill that I told you all that time? They tried to hit me with some highest, but I think it was like 700. I said, "Oh no, not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. You won't be hitting me with near 700. Oh, well, I need to turn up here. Excuse me, ma'am. Let me get over. Wide load. I'm carrying 2 canvases on the top of the truck. Let me over. Yeah, wide load. Sorry. So anyway, they tried to hit me with some highest bill last year at the other house, talking about I said, "Ma'am, I wasn't even home. I was gone. I wasn't even here. How you trying to give me some bill?" And it's just like last month, they hit me with a bill. Georgia Power, them bastards. They hit me with a bill for $200 at the other house. At the other house. Ain't nobody even been living in that house. And that bill is higher than this bill at the house that I'm in now. My power bill at the house that I'm in now, and this house is 2 times bigger, is only $140. And then the other bill is like 20 something, 207 or 5 or 6. And I just said, what? I kindly went over to the other house the other day and I turned the power off, turned the heat off. I had the heat on for when I went to Africa because I didn't know if it would drop to freezing while I was gone. And you should not have your heat completely off on those nights where when the temperature drops below freezing, because your pipes can burst, and then you're in for a real treat, niece. Your bill really will be fucked up. Not your power bill, but you'll have another bill trying to get them pipes and shit together. But thank you. Don't worry, it's me, 84, and excuse me. So I went and turned that power off. I had it on 68. But them bastards, they tried me the other day. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. So I went over there the other day and I turned that shit off because there ain't no way in the world that the bill over there where ain't nobody living is higher than the bill where I'm actually living. And I leave the lights on overnight at the house where I am now, like the outdoor lights. Like I leave the lights on. Now, how is that possible? So anyway, long story short, I digress. Yesterday, I went to call my healthcare to go ahead and make sure my auto pay was set up. And when I went to call, the phone was just off. It kept saying call failed. And with Verizon, I knew the bill wasn't shut off. I knew it wasn't because of non-payment, because again, I'm on auto pay with Verizon. And I remember I had just recently gotten yes, I do want to rent out the other house, Raven. Do you know someone that's gainfully employed that's responsible and pay their bills on time? Do you know someone? So anyway, I'm doing short and long-term leases. Yes, KG, I knew I had paid my bill. My line suspended? And so I'm like, I had just gotten a text message from them saying, thank you for your payment. So I knew it wasn't that. So I'm just like, what is going on? Wait, who is this that my husband acted like I didn't pay the bill? Right. Okay. And so because I was at the house at the time. So I ended up texting Ryan. Raven talking about, oh, I'm not in Georgia. I'm just being nosy. Nosy party of one. Your table is ready. Mind your business is already seated. Mind your business. So I text Ryan because I was on Wi-Fi. And I was like, Ryan, my phone is not, I can't make any phone calls. And I even tried from this other phone. I tried from the phone that I stream with. And I tried from my real phone, right? And they both kept saying, call failed, call failed. And so I said, okay, well, let me hit, because, sometimes you'll hit airplane mode, right? To kind of reset it. So I hit that thinking, and then it still wouldn't call out. So I powered it all the way down. Then I turned it back on. And then it still wouldn't work. So then I went to this phone, the one that I talked to you guys on. And it dialed, but then it shut off. And then it went to SOS. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I was like, oh, this is a network thing. So I'm thinking, okay, let me go to the gym. So I went to the gym. I'm thinking that the network was going to be restored by the time I came out of the gym. Baby, when I say this, the phone services went down, I know every bit about 10:30 in the morning. And it did not come back up until about 10 something at night. It was off for about 12 hours. Now, I know some of you may have came on a little bit before that. Listen, my shit was off about 12 hours. I called Verizon today after I got my health care straight because I wanted to make sure that was in order. So I called Kaiser and said, look here, let me tell you something. I got my reinstatement letter. I thought it was an attack too. I thought the Taliban or Elon Musk or these dumb crackers had finally gotten us. I thought it was ICE or somebody. So I said, oh my God, what did happen? Ma'am, what are you doing back here? You sitting back here. I'm going around you. You're not about to have me sitting at this light in this fucking Subaru. Now you want to go forward, you dumbass. So anyway, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not even going to hold you. I started thinking, well, you might want to get you a home phone. Come on, somebody. I ain't had a home phone since I first moved to Atlanta. I said, well, you might want to get you a home phone. I got my hazard lights on, so if you hear that clicking, because see, I'm driving slow. I'm not moving faster than 20 miles an hour. Because see, I don't want my canvases to blow off. And so I was like, well, maybe it's something going on. So I thought about calling the phone company to get me a little phone line. You know what I mean? Get the services real reduced. Just a real knockdown version. All I need to be able to do is call out. I don't need no call waiting. I don't need none of them features. What's the bare minimum I need? Just give me like a $30 line. I started to call them, just get a $30 line. That's it. I just need $30 worth of service. That's it. That's all I need. And so I started to call them, but I called my healthcare today, got my shit together. I paid my shit for 2 months. I said, here, pay my shit up and then go ahead and set me up for auto draft. So I'm paid up through March because I might need to go and get me a little physical or something. I'm definitely going to go get my eyes checked. So, yeah, them landlines don't go down, niece. The whole pole got to come down for the landline not to work. So after I got off with Kaiser, I called Verizon. And I called very professionally because, I don't believe, and I say this to you guys all the time, I don't believe in calling these corporations, these companies, or dealing with these. Ma'am, I am in a Jeep. You are in a Toyota. Yeah, because if you think, you better be glad I can't put this window down because I got this rope up here. But if you think you're going to bogart me and I'm in a truck, you are in a sedan. You are in a family car. I'm getting over, bitch. I wasn't going to call them nasty because I tell you all the time, you get more honey. You get more honey. I mean, you attract more bees with honey. You attract more bees with honey, niece. So I called them. I said, hi. I'm calling because, as you all know, I said, I'm sure you've all been bombarded with phone calls today. I'm sure you've been bombarded. You got to use your words when you call these people. You want them to know that you got some sense. You want them. Now, I can act up in the car. But when you call them businesses, you got to act like you got some good sense. Now, I know you all have been bombarded with calls today. I said, because you all experienced an outage yesterday on your network. However, I am calling because I am interested in knowing what you all plan to do. What do you all plan to do over there at Verizon for your customer base? Because I was out, I know, for 12 hours. And so the lady gonna say, well, sir, yes, we do apologize. Yeah, you apologize, but that ain't gonna give me my day back. That's not gonna give me my 12 hours back. And so she said, yeah, we apologize. So, we're prepared to compensate. I said, okay, well, what are you all compensating? I said, because let me explain something to you right here and right now. $10 or $12, that's not gonna work for me. $10 or $12 will not work for me. Don't come over here with them 40 quarters. Don't come over here with 40 or 80 quarters. Don't come over here with 40 or 80 quarters. Niece, that's not going to help. And so she said, well, I'm able to compensate you $50. I said, 50 American dollars? 50 American dollars? I said, yeah, no, that's not going to work for me. I said, that's not going to work. I said, no. And so I said, yeah, you're going to have to do better than that. I said, I have a business account with you all. I said, I don't just have a regular personal account. I have a business line. I said, you all impacted my business all day. I couldn't make or receive phone calls all day. I said, in fact, I had a delivery. These people, for these canvases, they had called me yesterday. I didn't even get no phone call until today. The voicemail didn't even come through till today. I said, no, that's not going to work for me. And I said, and furthermore, now I was exaggerating. This is where you embellish a little bit. You add a little bit of yeast to it. This is where you add a little bit of yeast needs, so then it'll rise a little bit. I said, and I also had a furniture delivery that was preempted. This is when you put your $5 words in there. I said, I had a furniture delivery that was preempted because they would not even deliver my furniture pieces because they didn't get me on the phone. I said, because they needed to confirm that I was home, and because I could not get a phone call because your network was out, I did not get my furniture delivery. I said, so $50 is not going to work for me. And so she said, okay, well, can you please hold 1 second? I said, yeah, I'm going to need you to speak to a supervisor or somebody. So she came back and she said, well, I can give you $100. How's $100? I said, I'm going to need $100 per line because I have 2 phone lines. I have a personal and a business line. And she said, well, sir, I said, ma'am, listen, I don't have time for soliloquies. Ma'am, I said, listen to me. I said, I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want you to waste my time. I said, I just need to know one thing. Either you can give me the $100 per line, because what you should have done, at minimum, you should have come to your customers and said, because we interrupted your service for an entire day, We're going to go ahead and just comp you for the next month. You should just go ahead and just comp me for the month. I'm sorry. And I said, so here's the thing. I said, what I need to know is either you can give me the $100 per line or you can't. I said, because I am prepared to hang up from you and call another carrier. I said, because such and such has been trying to court me for the past 2 months. I said, so either you can do it or you can't. She said, well, sir, let me put you on hold again. So she goes and talks to somebody and she comes back and then she says, well, sir, we're gonna send a message out to Verizon customers because everybody there were a lot of customers that were impacted. I said, ma'am, I'm not interested in what your other customers were what your other customers experienced. I said, I've been with you all since 1999. I said, ma'am, I've been with you all since 1999. And I said, and I'm a business customer, which means my business has been impacted. I said, you want to offer me $50? I couldn't do business yesterday. And I said, so either you can or you can't. I said, please save me the word salad. Please spare me with this word salad. Trust me, I said to her, I said, ma'am, you said a whole lot and I don't know what you just said. I said, it's either yes or no. And so she said, no, we're going to have to send you out a notification and let you all know how much we're going to compensate you all. I said, you know what? That's all I needed to know. I said, thank you so much. I said, I'm going to go ahead and end this call now. I got on that line with that other courier. Niece, I'm already on the other service. And here's the thing. When I called that other company, those people said to me, we have been bombarded today with Verizon customers switching over. Not only did the lady say that to me, but the lady also said to me that my phone service for this phone and this phone for the month, niece, is $115. Do you know I pay $112 for just this phone that I'm talking to you all on right now? I'm paying that for just this phone. I said, okay, say no more. Switch me over. Now, here's the thing. This is where it gets tricky. So I tried to log into the Verizon line or account on my phone and on my laptop. Now, mind you, my passwords are already saved in the computer and in the phone. For whatever reason, it wouldn't let me sign in. It kept saying that my passwords weren't working. So here's what I've deduced. Either A, they're now making it difficult for people to switch because they know that a lot of people are going to run the switch, or B, they have experienced more than just the outage yesterday. It wasn't just that you couldn't make and receive phone calls and texts. Their systems are also, stop calling my phone. I'm so sick of these goddamn telemarketers. And then I block them and then they call from another number. Talking about your business has been approved for funding. Niece, stop calling me. Ain't nobody trying to be doing no business loans. So anyway, so when I tell you, I don't think there was just an outage in terms of the phone lines. I think that it compromised their web. Yes, somebody said their websites were down. Okay, yeah, because my credentials wouldn't even work. And then when she was trying to walk me through, the phone lady, when she was trying to walk me through resetting I reset the password like 2 times while I was on the phone with her, and it still wouldn't reset my password. I said, oh yeah, y'all system is down. Y'all shit's been compromised. So anyway, I done went over to switch. I switched. You all are asking where I switched to. I can't endorse them because I haven't had them, so I don't know. But I switched to AT&T because I already have AT&T fiber at the house for internet. And so I switched to AT&T phone services. So I bundled, and with my bundle, my 2 phone lines are now $115 for 2 lines. And like I said, I was paying like $200 I think $220 for my 2 phone lines with Verizon. That's $100 saving, niece. That's $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year. That's a trip. That's a trip I can take, niece. That's 1,200 American dollars. Not dollars, dollars. So anyway, so I didn't switch to AT&T. And I'm done with Verizon. And they better not call me talking about what can we do. You can't do a damn thing to bring me back. Because, and see, the thing is, and I know that this could have happened to any carrier, right? This could have happened to AT&T. It could have happened to T-Mobile as well. I would have never known because I would never be on T-Mobile. I would never be on T-Mobile. No shade to those of you who are on T-Mobile, but I would never be on T-Mobile. I can't even believe they still in business. I better stop moving too fast. I'm on 30 miles an hour playing with y'all. My shit been snatched off. Let me slow down, niece. Let me slow down, niece. Oh, Sama said I have T-Mobile, niece. God bless you. Girl. Oh, this is my turn right here. Oh, will y'all be so kind to let me over? I'm carrying large cargo on the top of the car. Can someone please let me over? Ma'am, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that this was my turn. Thank you. Girl, go, move up. I should have just got in front of her. Oh my God, I should have got in front of her. Whew. Some people just don't even need the drive. Ma'am, the arrow is green. Turn, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, I can't fool with no T-Mobile. Sorry. T-Mobile, I can't fool with. I can't fool with no Metro PCS. I'm not fooling with no Sprint. Is Sprint still in existence or is that now T-Mobile? Yeah, I ain't better do neither one of them. And so it was given very much so. Okay, let me try AT&T. Now I had AT&T years ago. AT&T I had years ago when I don't feel like telling that story, but I had AT&T when I was living over at 227. I had AT&T for 1 year, and when I tell you, I was so aggravated with AT&T because AT&T didn't work in that condo. The service was spotty, and so I'm gonna see how AT&T does in this house. But trust and believe I'm gonna work them over if their shit ain't working in my house. Listen here, I'm gonna need y'all to send me an extender or something. But the service needs to work in the house, so we'll see. But let me look at my directions. Sitting here playing with y'all. Let me look at my directions, needs. Okay. But yeah, so track phone, all that stuff. You might as well have the Obama phone, and he ain't been in office in 8 years. But yeah, so I went on and got rid of Verizon. But the problem is, like I said, I have been having issues with the service in my house, like in my bedroom and in the closet in my bedroom, and down in the garage. Now, one would probably think, well, what you need service in the garage for? Well, sometimes I'm on the phone when I'm leaving the house. Huh? Sometimes I'm on a call getting into the car, and I don't need my shit to be spotty when I go down there. And sometimes, like yesterday, I rearranged the garage. Like I straightened it up, and it's so nice in there now. And I could have been on the phone call while I was down there. You understand? So I need service down there. Somebody might be chasing me through the house, and I could be running for my life. And I'm trying to call 911, and I'm running into the garage, and I'm gonna need service when I get to the garage. I don't need the service to drop out when I'm trying to dial 911. Amen. So anyway, I'm gonna see how this AT&T works over here at the house. But I have been calling Verizon. I was like, listen, my service ain't working. And instead of them sending me a new extender or doing something, they kept trying to do these soft fixes over the phone. And that shit clearly wasn't working. Let me get over here. That shit clearly wasn't working because I've called them twice, and I'm like, okay. And then on top of this outage, oh, okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and be done with y'all. Listen, niece, let me explain something to y'all. We're switching gears. We're done talking about Verizon now. That COVID and that flu are circulating. Now, I know this may seem and sound like a shameless plug. Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. The wide load, wide load, wide load. Sorry. I done jumped 2 lanes trying to get over, ducking up under wire and shit. This may sound like a shameless plug. It's not intended to be. But niece, the flu and COVID too are now floating around. Niece, I know some personal people, some personal friends, I'm not going to tell their business, who have COVID. Niece, all I'm going to tell you is you better get on over there to the liquidblends.com and use promo code Craig the Writer, or just click on the link in the caption of this video or one of them captions that I posted before and get your discount. Niece, you need to re-up if you don't already have some soursop because it is a natural detoxifier. And you might want to go ahead and invest in some elderberry. Now, you know when the people say that, you take elderberry and zinc and those kind of things as a preventative measure, here it is. Thank you. Who put that down there? Yeah, COVID never left, but this is the derivative of it, okay? But listen, here's the link. Zelma was gracious enough to write it down here for you irresponsible people who never wrote it down, who never copied it and kept it. Sir, ma'am, the light is green. I'm trying to get home. Get on through here now. All this looking around and shit. But niece, listen, I take my elderberry every single day. Get your elderberry and shit going. And I'm telling you, I have not been sick. It is nasty. Now the elderberry is nice because it's berries. The elderberry is nice. So what you do is you take your soursop first, and then you chase that with the elderberry. Amen. But niece, I'm telling you, you need to get on. Even listen, if you don't want to support that, or you don't want to try that, or whatever reason, get you something. You better get you something, because this shit is floating around here again. Okay, and it's not a game. And then these idiots over here in the White House, they done dismantled a lot of shit. So you see what they're doing with vaccinations and all this other stuff. Now, I am not one who gets a flu vaccine every year. I've never done that. I'm not telling you that you shouldn't. I'm not home for another 20 minutes. I'm not telling you not to do it. It's up to you if that's what you want to do. If you want to do the flu vaccination. I'm not a person yes, and I also been taking my CMOS too. I took that. Wait, did I take that today? I don't think I took my CMOS this morning. That's okay. I'm going to take it when I get home. I'm going to take my 2 scoops of CMOS. But listen, you have to have something in your regimen. You got to put something in your regimen. And like in these times, I've been taking my D3 vitamins, and I've been taking my oil of oregano pills. I take 2 of those a day. Because these shit is crazy. And see, I'm not a person that typically gets sick. So I've been on top of and I really think it's probably because of the stuff that I take. I think it's because of the supplements that I take. But that elderberry is the truth, niece. And so yeah, just get you a regimen and get on. Now those multivitamins ain't worth the damn. Man, what you gonna let everybody come out of the parking lot? This that same lady that gave me the blues back here at this light. Oh, today is her birthday, isn't it? Oh my God, let me send her a text. In fact, let me send her a little cash app. Arlene, my aunt. Let me send her a little something for her birthday. Come on now. I got time for all this nonsense. Happy birthday. Well, she ain't gonna do nothing but call once she get it. And I'm trying to talk to y'all. Oh, I'll send her a say it in the card birthday card too. Look at you. You better be proactive. Come on, somebody. I'll send her one of those too, niece. Let me get over here and do that real quick. Yes, download the Say It in a Card greeting card app. Niece, I'm actually working on putting new cards up. You will get a notification to your app once the new cards are there, because I'm going to send out a note to say that we got new cards. Send her this card. Okay, tap recipient. Click on my phone book. Send her a text. Okay, let me see. Girl, what is it? I don't have time for all that. All right, complete order. Processing payment. Payment successful. Card sent successfully. Amen. Wasn't it a long light? You know how white people do. They get up here. I'm over here with these white people. You know, and they be looking around and shit. You know, they be very careful. They be moving very gingerly. They're not like you Nissan Altima drivers. They be going through lights and shit and turning on two wheels, turning corners and stuff, screeching and carrying on. But that's not the signal light, niece. I said it's my hazard lights because I'm carrying two canvases on top of the car, niece. And I'm driving slow. I'm only driving 20 miles an hour. And I don't need nobody like you behind me blowing a horn and shit because I'm driving too slow. So I got my hazards on because I'm only driving 20 miles an hour. I don't need my shit blowing off the top of the car. Amen. So I'm driving very carefully. Now, what was I telling y'all before I sent Arlene a text and a cash app for her birthday? I was telling y'all something. Thank you, Sama. Is it Sama? Am I saying that right? Sama 7569. Sama 7569. Hey Siri, call Greg. Girl, these motherfucking glasses getting on my goddamn nerves.
Hey, Greg.
Greg.
Hey.
What you doing, homosexual?
I'm working. What's going on?
What time you get off?
About 15 minutes.
What's going on? Are you getting off early?
What the fuck is early? Where are you at?
I'm on my way home. And what language was that you just spoke? You? Where are you? Yeah. Girl, you are from Slocum, Alabama. I'm gonna need you to stop talking like you're from Europe, okay?
What the fuck do you want?
I was calling to see if your punk ass wanted to come over today because I haven't seen you in a while, and I figured we could talk on the live to the people.
What time, Craig?
What time you getting off? You get off at 6, right?
6, bitch.
Well, what time you want to come over? You narrow neck ass, green eyeglass, green
Somebody
lantern.
uses it. Someone's using it down.
Who's using it?
You'll never fucking know. They live around the corner.
And don't come over to my house in that hot pink cat suit that you had on yesterday when I called you on FaceTime before my mother.
Jealous, bitch, because your body can't get into it.
Oh, my body can't get into it?
No, that's because not what I found.
That's because I got all these muscles and things, and you shaped like the letter L.
Girl,
you're shaped like a lowercase. You're shaped like a lowercase L.
Oh, cha-cha. Does that make you feel better? You fucking bitch.
Don't come to my house. Don't come to my house with that hot pink, neon fuchsia pink shit. Because I don't need all. I don't need.
Not have me on the fucking Patreon.
You ain't on Patreon, bitch. You ain't on Patreon, bitch. You on the live, bitch. So that means you around the world. Where y'all check? Where y'all watching from? Because there's people from around the world watching. Tell me what city or country you're watching from. Now, bitch,
that's why I'm coming in the motherfucking hot pink, bitch.
With that black zipper up down the middle. They watching from New York, Baltimore, Delaware, Detroit, Houston, Dallas, California, St. Louis. They watching you from all over, bitch. They hear that you watch Chicago. They in England, bitch. They in London.
Right. That's why you got gooped yesterday with your Verizon, bitch.
That's okay, bitch, because I gooped Verizon today and I switched on over to the AT&T.
Why'd you get T-Mobile?
Baby, I just wore T-Mobile out. They watching from Montreal, Canada, New Jersey, Nebraska. I'm not getting no motherfucking T-Mobile, bitch, because it's like talking with a can up to the wall.
Well, tell the girls to give me, a couple of, I don't know. It should be less than an hour. It could be.
So maybe 7:30 or 8?
No, girl, it might be before then because I know you're anxious.
Oh, I'm anxious.
Very, bitch.
I'm anxious to see you.
And a bitch don't have to work tomorrow, whore.
Oh, you off tomorrow? Oh, that's right. You tell me you off Friday and Monday.
Bitch, I said Martin Luther King. What? I'm out.
I know that's right, but you better take your black holiday because they worked you like Kunta Kinte and Ida B. Wells this past week.
Don't remind the people.
Baby, they had Greg working till 9 p.m., bitch.
Well, listen, as soon as I can get this motherfucking wagon on the road, bitch, I'll call you.
When you get this what, girl?
When I get this wagon on the road, I'll call you.
Well, Greg, let me explain something to you.
What?
We using some dope when you get to the house, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Oh, bye, crazy. We're getting on the dope when he gets to the house. I'm gonna have the dope right. I'm gonna have the dope right here, just like this when he gets to the door. Here you go. Before you cross the threshold. Here you go. Here's your dope. But you know what I wanted to tell y'all? Let me take this glass off. It's getting real dark now. You know, this motherfucking wire, bitch. I want to look up here to make sure that the shit is still on here, but I didn't see it blow off the top, so I think it's all right. I think it's still there. But niece, let me explain something to y'all. Have you all watched the show on Netflix? And listen, those of you who really know me, y'all know I don't really watch a lot of TV. It's just not my thing. I go through phases where I'll watch a certain show, but I'm not. Hey, what's up, Alaska? Randy? I'm not really a TV person, but I will get locked in on a show, right? But I don't really watch a lot of TV. Niece? His and hers. Yes! You are my people. Y'all knew what I was going to say. Miss Love One and Merritt 007 and Julian. Y'all are my motherfucking people. Y'all knew what I was going to say. Sandra Wright. That's why I fuck with y'all. Because y'all knew what I was going to say. How did y'all know that? It's frequency. It's frequency. We are kindred spirits. Now, I'm not going to talk about it because I know that there are going to be some people who are going to go and watch it now who may have seen it on their Netflix. Listen. Wait, who is this? I've been screaming it for days, Julian. Listen, I'm not going to talk about it right now because there are probably people who saw it on their menu on Netflix and they probably overlooked it. So I'm not going to talk about it now because I know you're going to say I'm spoiling it. So I'm not going to talk about it now. But niece, that's some good motherfucking TV. And it's only 6 episodes. There are only 6 episodes. Wait, somebody said I'm confused. Wait, somebody said I'm so confused, but I'm hooked. Wait a minute, what you confused by? Okay, let me clarify that. I won't talk about it, but tell me what you're confused by, niece. Tell me what you're confused by. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little synopsis of what it's about. I'm not gonna give you too much, I promise. Okay, so Tessa Thompson is the star. Ain't it some good writing, sincerely, Chantel? It's some good writing. Yes, it's so good. And again, it's only 6 episodes. I'm not gonna give you too much, Julian, I promise. It's a newscaster. It's set in Atlanta and a city outside of Atlanta called Dahlonega. And Tessa Thompson is a newscaster, and she lost her baby, and she ends up going back to her hometown, which is Dahlonega, because there was a murder. And Tessa Thompson is a news reporter. She's a news reporter in Atlanta, but because she had a stillborn baby, she took off work for like a year. And then a murder happened in her hometown, and that's what brought her back to work. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Did I do good? Did I do good? That's enough, right? But not too much, right? Did I do good? I didn't give too much, I don't think. I think that was just enough. But Keith Coleman said I was on the edge of my seat. Listen. That's enough, right, Ramia? That's just enough. That's just enough to put a little sugar on your tongue. That's all you need. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's it. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Go watch it, niece. It's only 6 episodes. They're like 40 minutes each. Each episode is like 40 minutes. It's some good TV. But yeah, it was like crib death. I said stillborn. Stillborn is when they're born dead, right? Yeah, it was a crib death. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. Yes, it was a crib death. And so, but go and watch it. Go watch it. I'm telling you, I'm not a person that really watches a lot of TV. Yes, it was SIDS. Yes, sudden infant death syndrome. So please go watch. It's good TV. It's good TV. I think it's #1 on Netflix right now. I think it's #1. But a couple of my friends had told me about it, and I was like, "Oh, okay." Niece, I binge watched 5 episodes the day before yesterday. I binge watched 5 episodes the day before yesterday, and then yesterday I finished the last episode. That shit was good. It's called His and Hers. Who was that asked? Florida Born 74. It's called His and Hers. It's on Netflix. But that's some good damn TV. And Tessa Thompson is the lead. Tessa Thompson, you guys may know her. She's an actress, black girl. And then the husband, remember he was, do you remember the husband? He played in my other movie that I really, really loved, Origin. Y'all know the movie Origin? Ava DuVernay did the movie, but my girl Anjanou Ellis, who, by the way, she watches PhagTawlk. She loves PhagTawlk. Madison interviewed her for Outlaws, and she said, "Baby, I love that PhagTawlk." I love Anjanou Ellis. But anyway, and the husband in His and Hers, he played Anjanou Ellis's husband in Origin. And I kept looking at him, I'm like, damn, I recognize him. So anyway, he's in it. It was a great movie. I'm telling you, it's a really good movie. Definitely a series, not a movie. It's a series. It's a television series. So yeah, so check that out. But yeah, so I'm on my way home. I got about 13 minutes left. I think I'm almost home. It took me like 50 minutes to get home, driving slow. Whew. And then I'm gonna get on this live. Once I get home, I'll get off of here, and then I'll get back on live with Greg when he comes to the house. That'll give me time to take this down. And then I got Damon coming to the house at some point to put these up. And then I got a picture frame light that's gonna go over it. I'm building a Patreon for you guys. So I know I put one up, I think the day before yesterday, but I'm building one to put up a new one for you guys. So that you'll have that. Remember, I'm working on telling our stories now. Like I'm constantly pulling assets and things for telling our stories. So that I want to have it out for you by the end of February. But part of me kind of feels like I want to hold it to the first week of March, because I don't want you guys to get used to getting these shows every 2 months, because they're really going to probably drop every 2.5 months, 2.5 to 3 months, probably like once a quarter. What did Kevin Kev say? Can we get a Patreon house tour? Look at him talking about, can we get a Patreon house tour? Now, Kevin Kev, I do have a bed and a rug coming Saturday, so maybe once all of that stuff is in place, I will. And then I got some people, I got to have a shoe closet built because I don't have enough storage for shoes. So maybe after that, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, so um, but I already know what the next telling our stories is going to be. I already know what I want the next season or next episode to be. I want it to be with women, with lesbians, um, because I want to bring them into the conversation more now. And since there were a couple lesbian couples that couldn't make it to the last taping, but I want, so if I drop this next one, the beginning of March, the one after that will probably drop in June, April, May, June. Yeah, probably drop in June. So I'm probably gonna wait until the first week in March to drop this one, because then that'll give you guys some content, especially while I'm on the road with PhagTawlk, because we're literally like building like 2 to 3 shows a month. So Nashville is the 27th of this month. The 29th is St. Louis. And then February 15th is Washington, D.C. February 16th is Baltimore. All of those tickets are already on sale if you go to PhagTawlk.com. Don't forget to sign up for Pay for Your Say. But let me put the link up here for PhagTawlk so you can grab your tickets for that. And then we're working on Philadelphia and New York. It's not locked in yet, but it's but more than likely, it's probably expired. It's not locked in yet, but it more than likely will happen on these dates. Philadelphia is likely to be, thank you, Zelmer. Philadelphia is likely to be March 30th, and New York City is March 31st. But we're waiting for confirmation. Those are the dates that uh, uh, City Winery threw out to us, and we said yes. So I think those dates are going to be dropping soon. And then let me text Houston and Dallas right now while I'm talking to you all. So I had sent them a text because we were trying to get Houston and Dallas dates for perhaps March. It could be early March since we're not doing Philly and New York till the end of the month, tentatively. So we could always do Dallas and Houston in the beginning of March, and then we're looking at some other cities too. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know that. But listen, I'm going to jump off of here now, and then Greg and I are going to jump back on when he gets over to the house. All right. So I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to get your tickets for PhagTawlk. Don't forget to order your CMOS from BahatiBloom.com. Promo code is Craig the Writer. Excuse me. And then don't forget to sign up or get your products from Liquid Blends. The link is there. It'll automatically take the discount off. And if you don't click on that link, if you go straight to their website, the promo code again is Craig the Writer, all one word. And I will see you guys in about an hour and a half. All right. Bye.